Would you like to see the 5+ best ways on how to make money blogging without AdSense? Hi, this is Michael from Viral Home Based Pursuit. In this video, I'll be showing you the 5+ best ways how you can make money blogging without ever having to use AdSense, or if it's something that's there but it's not your primary way of earning. Okay, but before I get started, if this is the first time you're watching me, I do come out with content just like this on how to start your blog, how to make it highly profitable, and how to earn a passive income doing it through the vehicle called affiliate marketing, through all this digital marketing, coaching, and consulting. Okay, so but before we get moving forward, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single thing that I come out with in the future. And then you can also go back and see what I have made in the past. Okay, stick around me till the end. I'm going to show you some bonus insight. I'm going to be giving you some bonus material to take away. So hang around until then. Now, let me get this going. There are many ways to make money blogging without AdSense. Some parts that other people will not tell you fully on, and these are some things that I want to get to the bottom of. Okay, I know maybe if you've gone already started and you've tried to monetize with AdSense, Google AdSense, whichever that one is. There are different ways of advertising and monetizing with ads, Mediavine, and some other places as well. And if you've been let down by that, right, that is not your fault. I will take that off of your shoulders, put them onto mine, and say, look, you've just been given the wrong information. You've just been told, go ahead and start a blog, put some content on it, do the minimum amount of work, put some ads on there. That's all you need to do. And I've ran into a lot of people who have made these mistakes. So I really wanted to get into this because people have been asking me what to do, right? And there's a lot of content out there. It might not be the first one, but this I know will be the best and it's going to help you out. So let's get into it. Number one, the way you can monetize with blogging is through your own products, right? You may have your own ebook, you may have your own membership site you want to create into it, you might have your own course, some type of training, a workshop that you incentivize by having this placed on your website/blog. And when people land there, on your content, you can point people to that course, to that membership intro video, to that video sales page or that sales page, or wherever you're trying to get them into, or that ebook you're trying to get them to take an action on buying eventually. These are things you could do within your blog. Now, those are just like the strategies, the top level, surface level. Of course, there are the tactics to be able to do that, and these are things I'm going to be able to help you. Which, by the way, if you don't know this, I know many of you who are following me already, I've come out with one of the biggest blogging challenges you're going to see that there is out there. It's called the One Blog Post Away Challenge. For 30 days, I challenge you, and I make sure that I help you build a highly profitable blog. Okay, in a short amount of time, I can help you get it running. I can help you start monetizing it and do it much faster, efficiently. So you don't have to make years of mistakes. So you don't have to continue trying to buy all these courses that just don't work. Keep following all these channels that just don't give you the information. They might give you the beginning to the end, but they never give you the meat and potatoes, which is all in the middle. Okay, so check that out. I'll leave a link to it down below. Get started in that. That'll help you grow. I go in through everything, right? And if you don't know, I started in the health and wellness space, growing a back pain blog. So that's where I began, and I began to monetize through affiliates, Amazon earnings, and through other one-off sales, recurring income softwares eventually, and so forth. So I'll leave links to that too. So, I had my struggles with all this too, trying to figure out, at the time when I had AdSense and then I had the blog. I mean, I was getting some money from the AdSense, and it was funny because at that time I tried to actually have somebody else click for me so I can earn, if they click on the ads, I can earn, money from it at that time. I remember doing that. And that was a lesson learned. And, but anyways, going back to it, number one is being able to own your own product and be able to promote it on your blog/website, whether that's an ebook, course, membership, some kind of workshop, some other type of ebook, you can go ahead and monetize that way. Number two, okay, and this happens to be my favorite way, and this is what I'm currently using, is being able to promote other people's products and services without even having to own one. Yes, if you've never heard of that, it's called affiliate marketing. Basically, the quick part is you are able to push people in to your blog, and on your blog content, you get this affiliate link you could put on there from the retailer, somebody like Amazon, right? They give you the special link you could put on your content. So whenever somebody lands on that piece of content, they click on that link, they can go over to Amazon and then make a purchase. And then guess what? You make the commission, right? And there are so many different retailers. It's not only limited to Amazon. I know Amazon has cut down on commission, so you don't have to start there. I actually have a guide that shows you all the different affiliate programs you can get for free. Check out the post that I've left to Fortune 500 companies and some of the best affiliate programs, plus like 45 plus list of, or 40 plus list of high ticket recurring and all different products and companies you can get into. I'll leave it down below. So that's number two, being able to promote other people's products and services without having to own it yourself. That's what I do. That's the main vehicle that I've used before, and then I have my own products now. So you can evolve in time. If you don't want to have your own product, you can do affiliate marketing, pushing other people's products and services. And I have more information on that. Don't worry. I have a guide on all that, how to get, your $100 a day, how to make $1,000 per month, and so forth from there on out. So make sure you check that out. Now, another way is being able to produce e-commerce type content, right? There's this thing called the hybrid, right? And I had this for some time. Sometimes I will go back because I want to see the metrics and I want to see what's actually working for my audience. This is where you have your own blog, but you also have a hybrid of your blog and kind of like a WooCommerce / Shopify store, but it's WooCommerce if you're using like WordPress. So you can get this store up and running, and you can monetize. It's also the same concept that being able to own your own products, white labeling, wholesale, do these different ways of doing them. That's number three. Number four, coaching and consulting. This kind of could be split up between 4 and 5, but I wanted to keep it in the same. Coaching and consulting, this is a very key thing that I do and I help with. I've been able to grow not only affiliate marketing, but being able to help people get into the space is one, but two, being able to monetize with digital marketing. So I'm somebody who, learned the skills of ranking blog posts with SEO, but I've also expanded into things like Google AdWords, have my certifications there, Facebook ads, social media marketing, email marketing, websites, funnels, you name it all. I do the whole digital marketing thing. And I've been able to help many businesses as my own grow over time. And so this is the consulting part, right? This is kind of like you're still coaching, right? Coaching people is kind of like consulting. Consulting is kind of like coaching. They overlap. So you can also advise people, help out certain business owners and help them get more leads to their own business. And that's one way you can put up blog content and being able to attract the right people to your blog so that way they can, get on a messenger with you, a chat, get on a call with you, be able to schedule some time so that they can, work with you on whatever it is they need. And you can set a retainer monthly depending on the services you give them. So this is a huge part of the digital marketing space. Okay, so that is the number 4 way of doing it. Okay, and then number 5, right? There are other ways where you can have sponsored posts on your blog from other bloggers, or you can pay a blogger to have your content on theirs. It's kind of not like it's word I'm looking for. It's not like you're guest blogging, right? But you're actually having sponsored posts on other people's websites, and they're showing it for a fee for being able to pay on that. Right? That's one way of doing it. I don't go too far into that. You don't really need to do that, but that's another way of doing it. That's way number 5. Okay. And then from there on out, those are basically the ones how to make money blogging with your websites, right? You can have your own products and services. That can be your own ebooks, your own courses, your own membership site, workshops, stuff like that, where you can monetize with your own products and services. Number 2, which is really my favorite one and the one that pushed me to do this full time, go at it full time, is affiliate marketing, promoting other people's products and services to get a commission, right? And there's so many different products, so many different models to affiliate marketing, which you're going to learn about. I have a guide for it again down below. That's a great vehicle to get into. Number three being something like e-commerce type alone, or it can also be a hybrid between like affiliate and e-com, which is a hybrid come together. You can kind of go back and forth. You don't have to stick to the Shopify, WooCommerce side of things, e-com. You can kind of go back to your blog, or if you want to transition, you can always do that. And that's the flexibility you get from that. Number four, it's really having digital consulting and coaching, okay, helping out other business owners, helping out people who are where you were at one point, or people who are making, a good amount of money already in sales within their business. They're established, they may be in that $250,000 to $5 million a year, and you are trying to serve this specific niche of people, and you're producing content for them, whether it be on your blog a lot or on your YouTube channel, podcast. You're putting yourself out there, and you're going to be able to monetize indirectly in a way that you're sending people to different forums. You're right. They're not actually like clicking maybe on a link to go purchase a certain product. It's kind of indirect affiliate marketing, but it's also a huge advantage. Number five, kind of like sponsored posts, being able to pay a fee to have your post showing on other people's blogs, stuff like that. Or, other people try to pay you. That can happen very well as soon as you start getting rolling. As soon as you start putting content, or as soon as you can start building what's called your Dream 100, a list of 100. Like ideally, it's you want to get to 100, but when you get started, who are the people in your space that you want to follow, that you want to connect with eventually? They can have posts on yours, and you get paid for those kind of things, and so forth. So these are different ways you can monetize, not limited to. It's always a growing space. There's always new ways. I just wanted to go ahead and reveal to you the most important ones that are out there. There may be more or less, but these are the ones that are going to help you monetize more so long term, right? Think about it as long term. Don't think of this as a short term gain, which you think is going to happen with, especially with AdSense. Build this over time. Build your content in your niche, and you are going to grow. And one of the things that I emphasize on is growing as an individual. Most people, they let up at that point. That's why I want to show you something on the share screen here really quickly. I know your time is valuable, as so is mine. So I want to show you this 12-step blog checklist. And I also made a separate video for this, but this is normally what people will do. And I'll leave this down below so you can also look at it. It's to discover your niche. It's one of the very first steps. Find your perfect domain. Then it's like pick the ultimate web host. I won't go into specifics of that. 4, point your domain name to your host if need be. 5, install WordPress. Number 6, pick an eye-catching WordPress theme. Number 7, we have install WordPress plugins. Number 8, install Google Analytics. Number 9, you're going to set up your email list, and it's going to become very strong. You do it the right ways, you're going to reward it. Always think about the reward. If you're going to what's the reward you're trying to get from your blogging content? What's the reward you're trying to get from doing affiliate marketing? When somebody clicks on your link, always have that on the back of your mind, because that's always going to be a good reason to keep pushing you. And think about, what is the why that you're blogging in the first place? Why is it that you want to try these other methods? Why is it that you're trying to do affiliate marketing? Do you have a 9-to-5? I've been there. I know the feeling. I was sucked into place. I won't go into that deeply in my story. I know many of you have heard. I was stuck, couldn't move up, having gone through certain roles and not being able to move up because of certain people, and then being limited, being held down, almost like minimum wage, being pushed around a little bit, one of like the past jobs that I had. And then, not getting paid what I needed to get paid with the company. There's so many distractions that went on. And that's when I was like, they could let people go. And it could be the people that were working for like HP too, who were helping HP. And I could have been one of them. And so I started preparing myself. I started learning how to earn money, and affiliate marketing was the one, right? I wanted to finally let go of, feeling frustrated that I was going to go again on unemployment. I was going to be able to help my family out, be able to go out and enjoy a nice meal, go out and enjoy a show. I felt bad because I was going to be the one that was stuck onto them, having them, me consciously thinking that they were going to have to be paying for me, right? That's what I was dealing with. But all I wanted to do was go ahead and finally financially provide for myself and my family, and be able to set myself free from my job, from the 9 to 5 life. And I did that. I finally was able to, when I went on that full time, 2, 3 years started going by and I started passing by, and I was being able to finally do that with the affiliate marketing model. And finally, when I connected with the right people, learning how to produce the right content, that's when things started to change. I knew that I needed an actual course to get me to go there, and the mentorship. And that's really when I started to see the end line in it. But anyways, that's when things started really to shape up for me from there, when I stopped going through blogs and YouTube channels trying to get all the free stuff. So pick a blogging cadence. Number 11, produce content. Number 12, build an audience. 13, monetize your blog. Those are the real steps that traditional blogging tells you, and it still works. It's a good way to do it, but I want to show you a new way. See, the problem, but before I show you that, the problem with this, it's you don't get your mind right? You don't really get to understand, like, can I start for free without having to buy a domain? Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I'm not sure it'll work. After all the research you've done, you're maybe like, you know what? Now you can't even pivot because you just paid for a domain. You have this hosting that's stuck on you. You have to pay a monthly fee. Now you got to go through all the headaches, all the pain to be able to get out of there, or find a way to cancel things, switch your hosting, be able to go to the CNAs, be able to go through all these different things. And I've had to do these things in the past. Okay. And it's a pain in the butt. And then not being sure if it's going to work for you. And you're like, no, I wanted to actually do something else, but then now you can't because you're stuck, and now you have to pay for that, or abandon the project, and then go do something else. So fortunately for you, though, there's a better way, and that is why I created that one blog post away challenge. This is going to be a 22 plus blogging steps for your ultimate breakthrough. This is going to help you actually build a highly sustainable and profitable blog for many years to go, and it's in as little as time. Even if you've never started it already, even if you are already on this journey, right? You don't have to know anything technical. You don't have to know how to do any kind of coding. You don't have to already have an advantage, right? This is going to give you the unfair advantage that you need to get moving forward. And I truly believe what I've created for you, it's going to really help you. A lot of people have already gone through this, and they've realized that, look, if you look at other blogging challenges, they're going to have you immediately buy a freaking domain and a hosting before you even go through it. Now they're like, okay, you can't continue with the course until you get the domain and hosting, because the rest of it won't really be helpful. So then you're like, well, I really don't want the domain right now. I really don't want to go through WordPress. Why don't I get to know everything else? That's why I built all this for you. And it's unlike anything else you're going to see out there. So number one, it's mindset. I work on helping you create the right belief. I help you understand that failures are important and they're part of the process. Mistakes are going to happen. It's just not going to be as much because I've gone through the things already that you're going to be going through, and you don't have to. I actually show you, like I'm showing you here, I show you with my blogs on remove back pain. That's my sites. And I show you with my other ones. And I really go in there and deep, and I show you the behind the scenes of the content. Right? And I show you, you're going to have that like thought where, well, that's how I monetize without AdSense, one, but this is how I can do it with, and with all the other things in between. How do I get people to sign up for my email list? Do I need one? All these things, the who, not the how, focusing on people before you focus on how to get traffic. How am I going to monetize? It's not about how you monetize in the beginning, right? It's about how to set up all the little pieces. How do you set up your offer, which I'll get into here. So the blogging secrets, I have presentations from other people, professionals like Neil Patel being one of them, who's going to show you kind of with his videos, going to show you things that he's learned and I've taken away from myself, and you'll learn. Offer hacking, like at the very bottom of, you think about your blog as a marketing channel, and then to get people to the offers, right, to be able to eventually buy from you, it's the offer, right? What's your unique selling point or your unique point of differentiation that, well, when people want to look at you, what makes you different than somebody else's offer, right? I might be selling the same like funnel, right? Same funnel software, some kind of blogging software. Why would somebody want to buy through me as opposed to somebody else? Well, for one, you're going to gain your brand recognition. The brand is you. It's your personality. The offer fulfills on everything else. So creating an irresistible offer, I help you with that. Picking the winning product, the one winning product. You don't have to focus on 100, right? You keep one day you're doing this, another week now you're on this product, and then the next thing you know, it's a new opportunity, a new launch. Don't focus on that. Okay. Greatest feedback. How do you get feedback that it's working for you? Offer sequencing. How do you have your offer and then how do you sequence it so people can see it and they go, whoa, okay, this is very appealing. And then you're in the back of your mind, you're like, I am speaking to that one person. How do you create the offer sequencing for that one dream customer, right? You might be doing one-to-many selling, but you can do one-to-one selling as well. Selling, right? There's the connotation. And I also have stuff on that, but I won't go into it. That, how do you create the irresistible offer for that person you're speaking to? Just imagine if you were speaking to somebody in the room, right? Maybe you were in class one day, maybe you sat down for a conference, and what happens is you're speaking to your teacher. They're speaking to you directly, and there might be your parents, but they're speaking to you and they're looking at you. They can hear you, and they might also be drawn in, but they're speaking to you because they understand your wants and your needs. They understand the pain, the problems, the questions, the roadblocks, the results that you specifically want. So that's what's going to happen. E-covers and offer assets. How do you create these ebooks? Where to find them? How to get some? How to make them your own? Stuff that's already done for you. Creating your email list, which is very important. How do you get people into your autoresponders so you can message them, build a relationship with them? Because that's where you're going to make a lot of your sales. Really, it's going to be through your email marketing efforts. Building a relationship is very important, and that's going to help you also with your brand. Publishing. How do you publish correctly? Keyword and research tactics. How do you go into the research mode, before anything? How do you get to know how to do all this before you actually have your blog, your domain, and everything? Writing a compelling post. How do you do that? How do you make it look from top to bottom? Headline, story, offer, hook, story, offers. And that's what goes in next. Your origin story, hooks, and more hooks are going to help you develop what headlines are, how to get people curious about your content, from the Google post to the actual post to every single sentence you put together. It's all copy at the end of the day. And these are things that I've learned in time. And the average and very beginner type people, the reason that a lot of people don't go beyond is because they don't work on their copy. They don't work on it being persuasive enough ethically. They don't work on being able to persuade people in the direction they need to. And that's what you're going to learn within the One Blog Post Away Challenge. Reviews, how do reviews make money, the different types of posts, core blogging funnel strategy. How do you incorporate your blogging efforts with the funnel, with the marketing funnel, a sales funnel? And that's where I go with sales funnel strategy. You're going to learn about all this. And that's what a lot of people have been asking me is like, well, I have a blog, but how do I transition from a blog to pushing people through a sales funnel that speaks to my brand? How can you make one from me? That's in time. So then starting your blog, really like now you have all the things together. You might have already thought about your domain and hosting. We put all of it. Now it's time to actually publish it, put it all in a WordPress, put it all in a place where it needs to go, right? And it might look like it's farther down the road, but we go through this day by day and you're going to get through it faster and you're going to get to that point. So would you rather spend all this time trying to create your perfect domain and it just doesn't work and you're just having all these troubles? You in fact want to quit. I've been there. I know the feeling. Or do you really want to go through all these steps, take the time, become patient? This is going to teach you patience. When you have this patience, you're going to like long-term, you're going to be like, holy and I don't cuss. I'm not somebody who does, but when you learn all this, on the hardest days where you just want to give up, on the hardest days where you're not seeing a return, you're going to continue to push yourself because you've worked on yourself like professionally, personally, physically, right? You've broken all these beliefs, all these barriers, and you know it's possible. And if you just keep going, pushing, right, you're going to be on that other wall. Okay. Earn your way in, buy your way in, blog and funnel audibles, your next 90 days. And this is always being changed and altered, added to, maybe even taken away from, but it's all there. And so you're going to learn about all these things. And to go through the One Blog Post Away, I'm going to leave a link to it down below, right? You can watch the videos, I have blog posts. There's a page for it. You can get signed up and ready to go for that. Check out all the details for it, but do not pass this opportunity up. Just imagine finally having a blog where you can monetize, not with AdSense, but with AdSense if you want, with your main type of blogging efforts. Like if it's affiliate marketing, you go in all in on that, right? And you focus on growing that first before anything else. And so you're finally putting these links on your posts, on your content. People are coming to that post. They click on the link. They go over. They buy $1,000 product. It's unbelievable, but it's happened. It's happened to me. And then you earn like 40% commissions, right? Holy crap, you're like in that 400 plus from that. Just imagine. And if you have recurring products, you're earning on a monthly recurring basis. I show you how to do these things with software, um, autoresponder. I show you the right type of products to look out for. There's different models in the affiliate marketing space. So I look into all those things. And now you're like comfortably earning per month. You can gauge on what you're going to earn next month, and you're just evolving, right? Soon enough, that $100 that you wanted has become like 1,000. And then you're like, 3,000. And you're like, I'm happy there, but then that's not enough. And then that becomes 10,000. 15,000. It starts to grow. Right now, you've left your job. You have financial freedom. You're feeling very good about yourself. It's very, you're in a space where you're not really anywhere else. You're not where anybody else is. Me these days, I don't really think like nobody else because I've done all these things, earned passive income, and the whole 9 to 5 thing is gone. It's just like out of my mind and past. And it's like I think in a whole different way, and it's like not working as a slave, not working as I'm educated, 3+ years of school, played Division I soccer, so I can give you a lot. I've worked a lot of different jobs before I took the final office job type and realized different things. So I've been there and done that at my age, and I'm shooting this video at 27 years of age. So I'm very experienced. Like I tell my younger brother, there are many different ways to grow, and it's not only a 9 to 5 job. All right, so that's everything from me. I hope you learned a thing or two with these 5+ ways of earning with your blog. I showed you the 12 steps, the normal way, and then I showed you the ultimate breakthrough. Really consider doing this. I'll leave the link to the One Blog Post Away Challenge down below. You can go ahead and get started. We have a group for it. I'm always helping people there. I'm always welcoming you in, always welcoming people in. If they have questions, any help, I'm always there to answer them. Always there. All right, so that's everything from me. Hope you took away something. Also, if you have any comments, questions, have you gone started with this? Let me know in the comment section. What hasn't worked for you? What are you looking at right now to do? So I can point you in the right direction. All right, thank you.